Okay guys, I made it to Journey, yay! I am going to be showing you clips from the day and then going over what I talk about in my presentation, and I cannot wait to share with you. The leaves are beautiful out here, it is just beautiful. People are kind and good, and let's rock and roll. Ooh, it got dark. Okay, I'm back to my room. It's lunchtime, and then we have session 2, and then there will be a third session, a snack, and then third session. So I headed up to my room just to grab a quick little rest. It is so much fun to see everyone. You give a lot of energy and you get a lot back. I just want to make sure that I can give a lot of energy in my presentation. But I'm gonna go down there during lunch and interact and talk to more people, and it's just so overwhelming to hear their stories and how I got hired. I watched your videos. I mean, it's really powerful, and it truly gives me so much more purpose and understanding on truly what video can do, and the people that are watching on the other end, and how you can transform and change their life by a positive message and by teaching them a skill that can allow them to work from home, that can allow them to earn an income from home. It just is, it's really humbling. And so I just had to share right now why the feelings were raw. I'm gonna cry. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry in my presentation because it's so much more about life. I'm not only giving teaching tips. I'm not just diving into the specifics on teaching, but it's an overall encompassing well-being. So I'm really excited for it. So I will take you guys on a little walk. We'll go over and do like a Spark Note version of my presentation in this video. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'm just carrying my video camera around, but you'll notice I'm like videoing in my hotel room in the elevator because I'm not a vlog status girl. Like, where can no one hear me? Perfect. It is Nancy Taylor here from HeyNancyTaylor.com, and I am in Washington, D.C. at the Marriott, and I am at Journey. Woohoo! So I wanted to pop in here, just give you a Spark Note version of my presentation. I wanted to share it with you. I'll show you the slides. The biggest takeaway I seriously think is the video of the other teachers. People were laughing, crying. It is the best video. I will blur out the students' faces since this is on YouTube. So if you are worried about creating a video channel, like a YouTube channel or an Instagram account, I can promise you right now, if it's something a little bit scary, but it feels like it would fill your cup and something that would be positive, then go for it. Filming videos is no longer uncomfortable or hard for me, but at first it was. And you don't realize how many people you can change their lives. And so it just, seeing people in person just makes that come to life. And the DC wind, you immediately are like, wow, there's a lot of history here. Monuments are all lit up. It's really cool. I'm only here for the day, so this is the only sunlight we get, and we are taking full advantage of it. So it was called Balance for Success, and the big takeaway is on how you can schedule your priorities into your day. So I started with just about me. If you follow this channel, you can check out other videos and just learn a little bit, or pause this video to learn a little bit more about me. But I have been a VIPKid teacher for 4 years, mom of 2, fitness trainer, and that's my husband Dave, my daughter Ava, and my son Jack. All right guys, so we did a quick get to know you, which was really fun. If you're at home, just think about what was something you enjoyed doing as a child, and then something that you enjoyed doing as an adult, and are they the same? Next thing, I started with a story, and this story is about when I was dating my husband. I asked him to go running, and at the time it was summer and I had to train. I was running track at the university, UVU, and when we were training I asked him, hey, do you want to go on this run with me? It's summertime, so I have this training that I have to do, and I have to just go on a free run today. So it's a 3-mile run. We had to go up this hill, and I'm taking Dave, and we're going, and I'm thinking, oh man, he's gonna tap out. I look over, he's smiling, and it's hot, and you get to this final stretch where it's a huge dirt hill, and when you get to this dirt hill, it's a little bit like, should I take a break? Is he going to be okay? Looking over, he's still going. He's still cranking through. So we're going for it. And all of a sudden, he starts to pull in front of me. Dave is gonna beat me up this hill. I've been training, I'm running and practicing every day, and he beats me to the top. So we finished the run, and I'm in love, loving him, and like, yes. 1 year later, we're married. Dave, do you wanna go running? No. How come you never want to go running? Remember that one time you loved it? Oh yeah, I was miserable. What? That was the last time he ever ran with me, was that run, and he beat me. He was so competitive that he just wanted to stay in front of me. Oh, I love it. So there are two types of runner. The first type of runner is a sprinter, and with the sprinter, this is the runner that they're built for speed. They can only maintain that same speed for a short amount of time. You'll notice they have their knees driving up, their hands are straight in a row, you're here, you're not wasting any energy to the side. And this is when you are teaching, when you're in life, there are sprints. When I was trying for, in 2017, there was an incentive to go to Beijing for referrals, and I was going for it. I was sprinting, I was at graduations, I was everywhere. I was at school districts, I was going hard, and I was sprinting my heart out. And I remember the trip came and I didn't win. I sprinted, and then I like took a little bit off, and then come again next year, 2018, I'm sprinting again for that incentive. And I saw it as a sprint, as a short-term thing, because it was not a pace I could maintain long-term. And that year I won the Beijing trip. So why I wanted to talk about a sprinter is in your journey there are sprints to hit goals, to do things, to accomplish more. But you have to realize that it's not long-term. So that moves into the second type of runner. This is your distance runner. Your distance runner can go long-term. You realize that the mileage you're putting in, the training you're putting in, it can last for a lot longer. This is more of a veteran teacher. They figured out their schedule. They put in the training. They built up the stamina. They have a schedule and they know what they're doing. They see this big picture of how far they're going. Now that doesn't mean that you don't have sprints in there. So that brings us to a race. It says balancing the strengths of each runner for an excellent race. In your race, you start out in a sprint. These are your new teachers. There's someone over there on the phone. It's fine, it's great. It's part of the real life. Part of the real life. Now, as you're sprinting, if you are a new teacher, just remember, you're sprinting for a short amount of time. You're learning everything, you're going. Now, as you get to the middle of your race, I want to hold this slide up here. These are what need to stay intact. This is what you need to keep a focus on, because so many times we get unbalanced or we're so focused on teaching that something else suffers in our life. So we need to keep that clear perspective that if I'm not fueling myself and feeding myself and taking care of myself, then I cannot be the best version of myself. We spent a lot of time on this in the presentation because I feel like it's so important. This middle part of your race, this long distance, this building the stamina, and this consistency here. So the first thing was sleep, 7 to 8 hours. Teachers laughed. And it's so true. It's like, how? How? You make it happen because it's a non-negotiable. It's something that you don't sacrifice. So when you look at the big picture, if you are not getting your sleep, you are not going to be the best teacher, the best mom, whatever your role and the hats that you wear, you just cannot do your best job. The second thing I talked about was nutrition. So if you're low on your calorie intake, let's say you haven't eaten for a long time, you might not respond the best. Or if it's in the morning and you didn't pack a snack, so you prepare a snack, a good one, and then you also have it readily available if you need it. So you have your water on your table while you're teaching and you have your snack right there. I always like these G2G bars. That's like my go-to. I love fruit. I like to have like a vegetable with a hummus or a fruit with nuts, something simple and like a whole food that I can just love, and it's already done. So prepare it ahead and eat every 2 to 4 hours so you don't come in starving and just eat whatever's there. You're fueling your body to feel good. Think of how you will feel after you eat it. The third thing was exercise. So movement 3 to 5 times a week, and I would just start small. It's a non-negotiable. It's something that helps you to be a better version of yourself. So these are your non-negotiables. The last thing is gratitude. This is your mental health, starting each day with gratitude. What are you grateful for? I'm so grateful to be here. What a beautiful setting. I'm like kind of slouching so that my head's not cut off. If you saw the full picture, you'd die. You'd be like, what in the world? It's so cool. It's just so cool to be here, starting each day with gratitude. The end of your race, this was a time where I had people stand up and share a goal they had, and once they reached it, there was a teacher that said, I wanted to have regular students, and I have regular students. Something as simple as being hired, or maybe you want a certain income that you reach, or a certain number of referrals. Whatever the goal is, celebrate it. Celebrate each small moment and then the big moments. This is a picture of my student. I loved this. I posted it on Instagram, and where I was asking her, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a boss. I was like, yes, go for it.
I feel angry.
I feel angry. Number 2.
Hey!
I see camels, I see mummies, pyramids, pyramids.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Shh. Shh. Be quiet.
I can do a walk like Ali, like Ali. Yay! I can bend my arm, I can do a walk like Ali, like Ali.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Do. Jason gets his second star. High five. Here we go. How many points for Jason?
5.
And how many points for teacher?
1. You follow the teacher.
You follow the teacher. It follows the teacher.
Bunny. Bunny. And his eyes. Do you like it?
No. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, thank you.
I like you.
I like
I get to live by you? Yeah. This is from me to you.
Oh, this is from me to you. Thank you. Oh, you're in the Forbidden City! Wow!
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tina!
Whoa.
You have a chicken too? Very good, Bruce.
Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes. Oh, I have a pet. It's fish. Oh my goodness! Oh, the poor fish! I have never had anybody grab their fish before.
Oh, this is Teacher Allison, and this is Teacher Sherry. You know Teacher Sherry. Oh, wow. So you're 2 teachers together. Wow. Honey! Honey!
I have a brother.
Did you get it? Good job, Alex. Bye-bye.
Okay, so it says activity is often unrelated to productivity. Busyness rarely takes care of business. This is the activity we did. What we did first was, the first thing is you write, and I want you to grab a paper really quick, grab it. Let's do this together. So you're going to write the top three things in your life. Top 3 things in your life. Top 3 things this year. The top 3 things this week. Now you're going to find 3 commonalities between these. So my 3 things in common were love, adventure, and family. And once I take those, I wanted to turn them into priorities or focuses where I could see a growth. So what my 3 focuses are, it's helpful to share mine so you can create yours, were impact and service. So that's my YouTube channel, that's my teaching. I'm making a difference, and that's always my goal there. My second thing is self-development. Those are my non-negotiables, my workout, my nutrition, taking care of me, my education. I'm constantly taking courses and learning. And the last thing was faith and family. That is such a huge priority, and if I don't have that in my day or a focus, then I see like my joy kind of start to suffer. If not crouched that low. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It was Sunny Lenarduzzi who has the 5 F's. She talks about friends, family, finance, and then faith and fitness. Those are her 5 F's. She said her grandpa taught her them. She has them tattooed on her body, and I thought I like those 5 F's. They're so in alignment with my 3 priorities and how important it is to keep those balanced. So in the activity, you will take a piece of paper. I'm gonna come back here. You'll take a piece of paper, fold it into 4s, and in the top 3, this is from Darren Hardy teaches this. So you'll write your 3 priorities, and then in the 4th category is miscellaneous. So you're going to think about your activities for the week, and if they do not fall into one of those 3 priorities, ixnay on the imnay. Cross it off. Get rid of it. And when people talk about how do you balance it all, I am super focused and have such clear clarity. I'm super clear on what I want to accomplish, and if the things I have to do that day, that week, don't fall into those 3 things, I don't do them. I also take those things and I write out a specific schedule with the hour, with the time. If it's not written on a time, then it rarely gets done. If it's just a to-do list, it doesn't get done. I have to write the time. It's so important. I loved this quote. It says, this is by Tony Robbins, where focus goes, energy flows. So we wanted to get super focused. And this was kind of ironic that I shared this quote. It's from Gary Keller in The One Thing, and he says, a balanced life is a lie. Extraordinary results require focused attention and time. Time on one thing means time away from another. This makes balance impossible. It's true. You choose to neglect one thing at a time. If I teach all morning, I neglected my dishes and my laundry. If you choose to focus on one thing, then you're neglecting another. It's when you choose to neglect the same thing over and over that your life feels a little bit out of whack. So that's why I wanted to take these 3 priorities, put them into this super easy quadrant, and then when you schedule out, every Sunday I write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have my schedule written, and I write the time and what I will be doing at that time so that I have a clear picture. I also have like free time in there where I'm just like kids, because I know that you have a schedule, but the schedule was made to be flexible. It was made for you to live in the moment. It was made for you to enjoy that moment, because you don't get it back. You don't get that very moment back. So enjoy every moment. I've enjoyed my time here. I've enjoyed meeting everyone, taking pictures with everyone, and just the joy and the fun. And I'm enjoying this moment right here, like in the peace and outside. I needed to get outside, get some fresh air. I wanted to share this energy and love that I'm feeling right now with you here on the video, because I know right now I'm experiencing the difference that it makes to share this. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you can check out, I'll always recommend videos over here, and then I will also leave any videos or links that I have in the description box. If you're wondering equipment or anything like that, then they're always in the description box. So have a great day. I enjoy talking to you guys. So fun that we're in Washington, D.C. Woo woo! I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.